Good morning, it's Catherine Best Gordon again with another session of training to get lean and strong. American Thanksgiving was on Thursday. When I do special occasions, I do eat some special occasion freedom foods. And those tend to be some cheese, and I make some desserts with organic dark chocolate or sometimes pumpkin puree. We'll use some not artificial sweeteners, but calorie-free sweeteners, stevia, xylitol, erythritol, and of course I'll eat cheese and some low sugar fruits. So these are not part of my everyday eating strategy, but I do call them occasional foods or special occasion foods. I save them for special occasions. So they are a little bit higher in carbohydrate than what I usually eat. They do not contain sugar and they don't contain grain. Those are deal breakers. I never eat sugars or grains. However, I will have these special occasion foods, which is a little bit more carbohydrate. When the body needs to burn more carbohydrate, it does tend to retain water. So you end up sometimes a little bit puffy, a little bit fluffy, but it's okay because you have an opportunity to celebrate special occasions. Of course, anything that triggers compulsive overeating, right? Obviously, you're going to leave that out. And it may be that it works better for you that you never change your eating style, that you never add these things back. If that works better for you, that's fantastic. But I have found 10 years off of sugar and grains that it does work for me. I did my sugar-free cranberry sauce, which is on this channel if you want to take a look at that. And then I did a pumpkin mousse, which is made with pure organic plain pumpkin puree, a bit of cream cheese, a bit of ricotta and cream blended together. And the sweetener that I used was xylitol. But now it is the Monday after American Thanksgiving, and it's time to train and get lean and get onto our standard program that we're going to follow, or that I'm going to follow, until I do get to Christmas. And so on Christmas Eve, we do a very special dinner, and that is when I will add back some special occasion foods, but not containing sugar and grain, right? So our exercises that are going to be 7 lifts and 7 body weight exercises that are my favorites to create a foundational program to get strong and lean and to maintain or even build muscle, especially if you're trying to get lean, eating a bit less. When we build muscle and we do these movements, we signal to the entire body that we want to hang on to our strength and our muscle. So let's begin. I'm going to go ahead. Whoop. Hello. Squat, push-up, Romanian deadlift, overhead press, row, curl, and tricep extension. Total body extension, kettlebell swing, mountain climber, alternating side lunge, skater hop, burpee, and plank. What I am going to do is, in order to get warm, as a warm-up, I'm going to do demonstration of all of the body weight exercises, and then I'm going to demonstrate these exercises, but I'm just going to do them with empty bar, light weights. These are demonstrations, and then I'm actually headed to the gym after this where I'm going to lift a little bit heavier. Get started, you can just use a bar, use some light weights, but as you get stronger and more advanced, you might want to go to the gym, lift those heavier weights. My weight set, really, the most I can go up to on my deadlifts is going to be around 120 pounds, correct? So as you get stronger, you may need to head to the gym. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start with a total body extension. And we're going to turn this again. Away we go. And there's 8 of those. Kettlebell swing. And make sure nothing's behind me or in front of me that I'm going to hit. Even when I'm working with a light weight or not doing a heavy session, I'm still going to use proper form, proper dismount, putting down the bell and picking it up with good form. All right, next exercise, mountain climber. Here we go. And the next exercise is going to be an alternating side lunge. This is actually not helpful for that. Let's talk about the alternating side lunge and why I like it so much. So it's a single leg exercise, correct? But you're stabilizing on both feet. Let me show you something. So this is the curtsy lunge, correct? Great exercise, but a little bit dicey because of the kind of twisting and turning. We want to be really, really good to our knees. I used to be obese when I was pregnant. I got up to well over 200 pounds. And then my top non-pregnancy weight where I was exercising was 185, which is 60 pounds more than I weigh right now. So, yikes. A lot of extra weight. So I do work with people who have more than 50 pounds to lose. So a lot of the exercises that I do are specifically to protect the knees, even if you're carrying some extra weight. All right, so alternating side lunge, one of my absolute favorites. Abs zipped up, open and close, open and close. If you want to make that more intense, you can go a bit faster, add a little lift to it, and don't use the hands for support. All right, alternating side lunge. Skater hops, same thing. You can hop or you can touch. I'm going to demonstrate the touch first. So we're touching back. And now if you're more advanced, pull in the abs and add the hop. Make sense? Burpees. I want to show you what I call the burpee breakdown. So if you're an absolute beginner, taking care of your lower back, your knees, you're just going to start like this. I call it touch, touch, reach. Touch the arches, the hips, and reach up. Because that at least gives you the 3 positions, 1, 2, 3. Arches, hips, and up. Arches, hips, and up. So when I say arches, I'm talking about the top of the arches of my feet. So one more time, arches, hips, and up. Burpee breakdown. All right, so now let's take it a little bit further. So we're gonna actually step out. We're gonna go into the plank position, step out, out, in, and swing up, or simply stand up. And then you're gonna alternate using the left foot first. Make sense? Here we go. Come down, out, out, in, and swing up. And then the full-on burpee would be, or you can do a thruster. Here's a thruster. Down, out, in, and up, correct? And then full-on burpee. Are you ready? And out, in, with a hop, correct? One of the things that I have found, though, is that you can go a long way in terms of improving your health and fitness without ever getting to the full-on burpee. The step outs, the thrusters, incredibly effective for increasing your physical prowess while keeping it safe. And then finally we have the plank. Love the plank, correct? And you can either do it extended, here's a fully extended plank, or back up a little, you can do your plank on your forearms. So those are the 7 body weight exercises that you're going to see in what I call the Freedom 14. I'm going to be doing the Freedom 14, my Freedom 14, for the next 2 weeks. What is the Freedom 14? It's 14 foods and 14 moves that you commit to for a period of 14 days to get your body to improve. I believe in a nutrition and fitness lifestyle, nutrition and fitness for life. However, we have to be willing to make the changes that create that fitness lifestyle. And a lot of times we can get our conscious and our subconscious and our willingness on board by saying, okay, I can do a 14-day challenge where I am going to commit to making these changes and really see if they work and if they work for me and if I'm going to be willing to commit to them long term. So I believe in a lifetime of fitness, a lifestyle of fitness. However, when we're making changes, we have to get willing because there's part of us that resists that change, correct? I call it my inner teenager. It's like, no, I don't want to do my homework and clean my room. So my inner teenager says, no, I don't want a lifestyle of healthy fitness and eating. And so this is one way with the Freedom 14 that we can convince that part of us that doesn't want to change. We can say, hey, part of me that doesn't want to change, just give me 2 weeks, give me 14 days. So then here are, what's another component? 7 lifts that go into that Freedom 14. And they are the squat, the push-up, the Romanian deadlift, the overhead press, the row, the curl, and the tricep extension. So I'm just going to demonstrate these. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the squat. And I have my empty bar here. Still going to put it up correctly. So this is a 5-foot Olympic bar. And I got this on Amazon.com. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it and press it overhead, and I'm going to put it on my shoulders. And I'm just going to do 5 squats. And so 1. So keeping a neutral spine, weight in my heels, sending the hips back. 2, feels really good. 3, abs tight. 4, and 5. So now we have the push-up, and I work with a lot of gals who are trying to get their first push-ups. And so I start with teaching them a counter push-up, a push-up that they can do on the counter. Get this out of the way. Neutral spine and chest down and up. Notice my elbows are coming straight back. They're not out. Protects my shoulders. 2, and it's a lot like Chaturanga Dandasana in yoga. 3, and 4, and 5. All right, that's 2. Next one, Romanian deadlift. And I'm going to use that Olympic bar again. I weighed this, they run about 22 pounds. All right, make sure I got plenty of room. Ready? And it's 1. Neutral spine, clearing the knees. 2, see how I'm coming about halfway down my shins? Depending on your flexibility. 3, and how flexible your hips are, and hamstrings. 4, and 5. All right, careful, rotating around, down it goes. And then we've got an overhead press. I'm going to use dumbbells for this. Come on, belly. Come on in. 1, tightening the glutes using the lats. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go back to the barbell for the row. Bent over row. 1, 2, working the back. This is for your back. 3, 4, and 5. All right. Curl. Let's do hammer curls, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Squeeze those biceps. 4 and 5. And then I'm going with this much lighter weight. I want to get a really full extension. So I'm going nice and light. 1, full extension. 2, 3, come on, abs tight. 4 and 5. Yeah. So to recap, that was total body extension, kettlebell swing, mountain climber, alternating side lunge, skater hop, burpees, and planks, 7. And squat, push-up, Romanian deadlift, overhead press, row, curl, and tricep extension, once again, 7. So here I am back in front of my camera, even though I had my occasional foods for the special occasion, a little bit fluffy, but here I am, I'm back. And that's the thing, you make the commitment to getting back into either your home office exercise room or going to the gym. And I'm going to the gym as well. One of the things that is so difficult for me, and I've talked to other women who feel the same way, is that we feel this obligation to look a certain way, and it is hard to live up to the physical standards of today. But if you can, do your training, do your healthy eating, get out there into the world and do the things that you love to do, every day that you're willing to do that, you convince yourself that it's okay and that it feels good to get out there and live your life to the best of your ability. And it also demonstrates to other people that regular gals, regular people out there living, loving life, making a difference, that it's okay, that we don't have to be perfect, we don't have to look perfect, but if you have something to offer and something that you love to do, then go ahead, get out there and do it. And so I just want to wish you a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me here live, and I'll be back again next Monday. I am gonna be sticking to this program, and so next Monday, what I will do is, for getting lean and strong, I'm going to be doing the lifts 3 times a week, and then I'll also be doing the body weight program 3 times a week. And when we come back, we'll talk more about rep ranges and weight ranges and how you can set that up so that you continue to get strong and lean and energetic, but so you can do it safely, correct? Safety is so important. Please like and subscribe, ask questions. Every time you ask me a question and I answer it and I think about it and do the research, that makes me a better trainer, makes me a better coach. So ask questions, like and subscribe, even share. If you have friends who are like, wow, how can I learn to lift weights? Go ahead, share this video or one of the other videos that is on the Sugar Freedom channel. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.